even though I know I've been all over the place talking about reality shows, and it's okay. You know, it's just I want to just give my review and just to give my honest thoughts and opinions as to why I stopped watching reality shows. I just couldn't hang with people like that. I just cannot sit around and get dressed all day and we go out to lunch and we argue. First thing I'm gonna say about housewives in New Jersey, guys, leave the plastic surgery alone. Hello my chat partners, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Dionne. Please subscribe to my channel, and to my returning chat partners, I really appreciate you guys' support. So guys, I'm just sitting here talking to my daughter, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to do a review video. I actually just did a review video about Carnival Sunshine Cruise. We just came back from vacation, but you know what, I haven't done a show review or a movie review in a while. So I decided to cut the camera on, and since I'm looking a little cute, I was like, let me just go ahead on and do this review. I really don't have much to say because I actually stopped doing reviews on reality shows for the simple fact I actually stopped watching reality shows. It had got to the point that it was just like too negative for me, and it was bringing my energy and my spirit down, and I was like, I don't even know these people. For one, I stopped watching reality shows for the simple fact of Love and Marriage Huntsville. It really got on my nerves just how they kept dogging out Martell. You look at the comments and everything. It was like so many people disliking a man that he don't even know you all exist. Another reason why I stopped watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, everybody just always talking about Tisha and Marisol marriage, her husband cheating on her. Just kept confronting her about her husband all the time. Even Melody, her and Martell was going through the issues that they was having, and he had another baby with a lady while they was married. I feel like Melody wasn't that innocent. It was one reunion show. She had dated this guy, I guess when her and Martell was separated at one time. How was it that you met this dude and whatever happened between y'all and then you got back with your husband? What happened with that dude? And just amongst other things as well. So it just seemed like to me with Marisol and Melody, I kind of always used to feel like they had a little something going. I don't know what it is or what it was. I just could not put my finger on it, but it just always seemed that way to me. It was just weird in a way. When Marisol went to Africa, he went by himself. Yeah, that was kind of a red flag, but I'm like, at the end of the day, Tisha, a beautiful woman, and I know she know her husband and she know the stuff they go through, and she not gonna throw her husband up under the bus just because other people wanted her to. Just like with Destiny. When Destiny and Melody, best of friends, I was like, I know this gonna blow up one day. They gonna be enemies and they gonna be going at it. And Melody and Destiny gonna be bumping heads. And just for sure what happened, they end up bumping heads. And then the lady Stormy, when she came on and just how she acted and just the way she looked, she just got this look about her, how she be looking at people like she don't really like nobody. Just how they would do when they would talk about people and just supposed to be friends. And it just got annoying, and it was to the point, it's like, y'all are way past grown. Y'all got whole families and children. So I stopped watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think I stopped watching Housewives of Atlanta when Nene was on the show. When Kenya was pregnant with her daughter, I remember Nene was saying something. What is she pregnant with? Kind of referred to Kenya's baby to an animal, and I was like, I can't do it. And then when they had went camping or something, and I think Phaedra was on the show at that time, and what is her name? Marlo. She was talking junk about Kenya and talking junk about Kenya's mom, and I was like, I can't do it. She was just going below the belt and just being disrespectful and just how they act and just the stuff they say to each other. And I'm sitting up here like, Marlo, of all people, you can't even talk about nobody. Like, okay, yeah, her mom wasn't in her life, whatever the case may be, whatever their relationship was, but your mom was in yours, and still you had, I don't know how many mug shots, and you know what type of life you've lived and what type of lifestyle you had. So you coming at that lady about that. Either way, I love Kenya. I'm always love Kenya because for the simple fact, we're screaming in my grandparents' kitchen when Kenya won Miss USA. Every once in a while, I will catch Belle Collective. I do like Belle Collective. I do like Marie. Marie, my girl. I love Marie and I love Letitia. I like their relationship. And Marie, how she get on Glenn about how he do his wife. When she had got an apartment friend and Glenn came there, and I bet you he ended up leaving out because Marie said some things to him and he left. So I like that episode. I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop when Jocelyn left because I'm a huge Jocelyn Hernandez fan. Jocelyn Hernandez, baby, that's my girl. I did see like little snippets on YouTube and also the Shade Room. The situation with Erica Mena and Spice went down, and I just think that was just rough, and it was just so ugly, and it was just a mess. And I feel like Erica Mena, she called Spice out of her name and called her an animal. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I feel like what she said about what should have happened to Spice when she was on the operating table, I feel like that was way worse. I'm like, how you gonna say that about somebody like they should have been unalive when you done had surgeries as well? Because you ain't looking the same as you look. And then Erica, it was like when she did the reunion, when her and Safari was going through their situation and their separation, and she was just looking all tanned out, just all skinny, all malnutrition. That's what that evil coming through her, that evilness seeping through. Because every time you turn around, Erica in some mess, and she just dogs Safari out so bad. I don't know why so many people talk so bad about Safari. I actually like Safari. He doesn't bother me. Just like I like Martell, he doesn't bother me either. I'm just like, they men who do regular stuff. I'm not gonna say regular stuff, but they just men who do things that a lot of men do, and hell, a lot of women do. So I don't know why people, the main ones I feel like they be talking about them, be doing the same thing, do worse. That's the way I look at it. And they just call Safari a clown and all this kind of stuff. That man is far from a clown. I really like Safari. I feel like he a good dude. And yeah, that's just what I think. And I feel like with Erica, I don't feel sorry for her. And the way she try to come off and stuff, because she act like she just this sweet little butterfly, this innocent little caterpillar, like she don't do nothing. And the way she talk about her husband, the father of her children, it just shows. And it's like, lady, you adult, you got 3 kids now, get it together. And just the way she be looking, it's just like, that's what happened when you be mean to people. But I wanted to talk about Basketball Wives. I know I stopped watching Basketball Wives years ago because I didn't like the way Tammy Roman treated women on Basketball Wives. She came out as a bully. I didn't like Malaysia. I didn't like how she came off. I didn't care for her. So when they was on there, I just didn't pay attention to it anymore. Even though I know I've been all over the place talking about reality shows, and it's okay. It's just I want to just give my review and just to give my honest thoughts and opinions as to why I stopped watching reality shows. And I do like Jennifer. So that's like the main reason why I watch Basketball Wives is because of Jennifer. And they have this new girl on there, just say I like her. She's sweet, her accent. I like Brooke as well. Evelyn, she done did some things over the years, but I guess she okay. I like how she got the little animals and stuff like that. It's this episode that I just watched the other day when this lady named Cheyenne, which is Jackie Christie's friend, she had this banquet. And she kind of called Brooke out and was telling her she was acting classless. I just didn't understand that. But then it's like when you go back and watch it, Jackie was telling her, you know, you can't allow people to. I was like, so Jackie actually put a battery in her back, and she did that. For one, if you got a banquet going on, you're not going to talk to people like that. If you felt because it was all because Brooke didn't stand up, but Brooke wasn't the only one that didn't stand up. It was other people that didn't stand up, and Jackie didn't stand up either. However, she gonna single Brooke out. Security was telling them to, you know, escort Brooke out, and Brooke was like, nobody better not to touch me. And next thing you know, everybody started coming for Brooke. Cheyenne's mama, her friends. And I think I'm saying that lady name right, Cheyenne. I'm sitting up here like, why is all y'all going in on this woman? Like, y'all really gonna show out? And these women was like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Y'all really gonna act like this and come at this lady? I just felt like that was just so wrong and so rude, and I felt bad for Brooke. And Jackie sitting in the car, Brooke's having a meltdown or something like that. That's not funny because you all know what happened with Brooke and her loss. But you know, Shawnee O'Neal is the creator, director, producer, or she, you know, she's Basketball Wives. And I feel like that should not have went down the way it did. I just really feel like that was a big old mess, and it was very uncalled for. And these people was trying to actually fight her. And it was more than one person, like, going at her, taking coats off and stuff like this. I'm like, y'all act like this woman. And I'm sure if Brooke been knowing this lady Cheyenne for over 20 years, I'm sure she might know these other people. So what is it? And Brooke had told somebody, I forgot who she told. She said, well, my family live down the street. Now, if she had a call with her family, would y'all had the same energy? I just didn't like that. I just really felt like that was just disgusting how they did Brooke. And it was uncalled for. That's just my thoughts. That's just my opinion. what she said to her, I think it was like classless and tasteless, something like that. She shouldn't have said that to her because she didn't stand up. And then you talking to this lady like she a child. Reality shows, these women I just couldn't hang with people like that. I just cannot sit around and get dressed all day and we go out to lunch and we arguing. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And that part right there, it kind of got next to me. It kind of made my blood boil a little bit because I was like, I can't believe I'm sitting here watching this. Like, they finna brawl with this lady out because she didn't stand up. It's like, Brooke, you did get a little spicy. Okay, she did because she told the girl, don't single me out. That's not getting spicy. That's the truth. Don't talk to me like that in front of people. Don't try to embarrass me in front of people. Period. So I have been watching Housewives of New Jersey. First thing I'm gonna say about Housewives of New Jersey. Guys, leave the plastic surgery alone. Teresa, Melissa, Teresa's husband, y'all don't need that. Leave the plastic surgery alone because, baby, whew. And you can tell when people get plastic surgery and they get them injections in their lips and face because how they mouth, how they look, it just don't look right in their cheeks and stuff. And Melissa, I'm sorry, y'all. I know a lot of people like Melissa Gorga, but Melissa Gorga come off and she thinks she a MILF. She think everybody that see her want her. And it's just that demeanor, just the way she act and how she do, especially when she be sitting up there talking to other women husbands. I be sitting up there like, y'all gonna just let this lady, because what's that lady, Jackie? What was it? Was it season 4 last? I think it was the season before last or something. I don't know, it was one season and they all had went somewhere and she hugged Jackie's husband, but when she hugged her husband, how she looked at him, I was like, you don't see that girl. I think Margaret's husband or Joe Gorga went to their house to knock down a tree or something like that. And she was like, oh yeah, you little such and such. Why are you even commenting on this woman's husband private part? Teresa, her daughters have grown up. They're some pretty girls. I like their little relationship. What's the lady name with the husband? And they got the 3 kids, the son and the 2 little bitty girls. She need to leave her nose alone. Yeah, her name Rachel Fuda. She's the main one that need to leave that plastic surgery alone because her nose, like that's the last thing you mess with on your face is your nose. Your nose, that's what give you your looks. I'm sorry, but she can say something about mine too. From the pictures that they showed from her past, she did not need to mess with her face at all because she's not an ugly girl. She a pretty woman. And then she gonna talk about the other Jennifer nose. I think Jennifer cute. I like her. She funny to me. The one with the husband that's a plastic surgeon, she's funny to me. I like Danielle. I like her and her family. They got a cute little relationship. I like her and her husband and her kids. I like Dolores. I think Dolores is pretty. Even though Dolores has had some work done, I think she look good. Dolores, I always thought Dolores was pretty. And Margaret, I don't trust her. I don't trust at all. And you can tell when Margaret telling something that's untrue because she be doing like this, like when she was talking to Teresa about, what are you talking about, how she do her eye, that's when you know she ain't telling the truth. And when Margaret don't have that makeup on, she be having on shades that be this big on each eye. She'll put some shades on and just be looking. She's so messy every time you turn around, especially that season when she had her hand broke, she walking around with her hand broke, she is a starter. I do not trust her and no one else should trust her. Margaret is something else and and it's another lady that's on there, the other lady, I can't think of her name right now. I like her too. But yeah guys, so I just wanted to do this quick review about reality shows. I will be coming with more reviews in the future on TV shows, movies, and it may be some reality shows. Thank you all so much for watching this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, Dionne's Life, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can receive alerts for each and every time I upload and become a chat partner. I'm wishing you all out there a peace of mind because what? A peace of mind is one of the greatest things in the world. Always remember that you guys are great. And as always, take care, stay safe, and be blessed. And also comment and let me know your thoughts on reality TV shows. Bye, guys.